Madam, thank you, madam, for allowing me to speak and thanking my party for this opportunity. Sir, there is news coming out in Delhi. The lawyers' canteen at Delhi High Court has temporarily stopped serving main course because of the LPG shortage. In a notice issued on Wednesday, the canteen management said that lack of gas cylinders had made it impossible to cook regular meals. From Bihar to Bangalore, from hotel to households, sir, every street, every individual, every family, the growing panic is disturbing them. The shortage of LPG supply, the way the government has dealt with the war crisis, it is becoming a burden on us. Sir, I must say, the government is creating two crises. One, the surrender crisis, and second, the cylinder crisis.
Same.
Sir, every headlines, LPG crisis in India, long queues outside Noida, Lucknow, Delhi, Bhubaneswar. Sir, everywhere, every state, every cities, every households, they all are in distress. And the government is not finding time to discuss the LPG issue in this parliament. When LOP gave a notice, the government is not ready to discuss this. When crores of Indians are in distress, sir, where will we discuss these issues other than the parliament? Why we are elected and why we are here? To talk about those issues. But the government is not ready to address those issues. The government is not ready to open this floor for those issues. Sir, every headlines, LPG PNG supply crunch starts to accuse output at packaged food units. Sir, gas supply for homes, vehicles get distress. Sir, oil shock for Indian kitchens. Sir, read every headline. Understand what is happening around. And the government must respond and react to that. The government could have been proactive. Instead, we are already in a distress. We are already in trouble. We are already facing this shortage. So, on behalf of India Bloc and every Indian, we strongly ask the government to discuss the LPG shortage on this floor immediately. Sir, on the paper, Indian economy is growing. It is claimed to be shining. But macroeconomic indicators and people's lived realities do not align with these claims. Sir, the economic mismanagement of the last decade and chronic capitalism has entrenched a K-shaped growth where the cronies corners the commons. That is what is happening in India. Sir, the World Inequality Report of 2026, they say top 10% earns 58% of nation's income. Sir, bottom half only earns 15% of nation's income. Sir, top 1% owns about 40% of nation's wealth. Sir, top 10% owns 65% of nation's wealth. Bottom 50% just owns 6.4% of nation's wealth. Sir, income inequality is worse than the British Raj here in India. Sir, we all know, amidst of that, they have put their hands on Manrega also. Sir, last day, I attended a Disha meeting in my district headquarters, Calicut. I just got the numbers from them. Sir, in Calicut, last financial year, it was 101.37 lakhs percentage. Now it has declined to 87 lakhs. Sir, 68,483 families, they got 100 days work. Now it has declined to 24,191. Sir, since January, new work is not being allotted. 1/3 of the population survives on less than 100 rupees a day, and this government has laid their hands on Manrega. We all know that, which is killing the normal people, common poor people of this country. Sir, we must say that. We must say that government must bring back our Manrega project, because it was the lifeline of common people in this country. So, the inequality, when the inequality widens. This is the way the government approaches. Sir, what is the government approach on Indian rupee? Sir, we heard all claims from then Gujarat Chief Minister about rupee versus dollar comparison. On Sir, then Gujarat Chief Minister once told, our currency is on deathbed. Earlier, our rupee used to compete with dollar. Today, it's competing with currencies of countries like Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. The statement holder was then Chief Minister of the Gujarat. Now he is the Prime Minister of India. Now let us know to whom India's rupee is competing with. What is the situation, sir? We all know. It took 1,815 days for Indian rupee to stoop to 65 to 70. Now,
आज सुबह स्पीकर साहब ने कहा कि ये हाउस किसी की जागीरदारी नहीं है, रूल से चलेगी। 216 ये कहता है कि जब डिमांड्स ऑफ ग्रांट्स पर आप चर्चा करते हैं तो जिस डिमांड्स के लिए सरकार आई है केवल उसी पर कन्फाइन करिए, किसी पॉलिसी मैटर पर या किसी और विषय पर आप बोल नहीं सकते। यही 216 है, यही 216 है। दिस इज रूल। ठीक है, ठीक है, आप उनको समझाइए। ठीक है मानव साहब, आप उनको समझाइए कि दूसरे विषय पर नहीं बोल सकते हैं। वो हल्ला करने से नहीं होता है, मेरी आवाज नहीं दबाई जा सकती है। मैं कानून की बात कर रहा हूं और कानून पर यह पार्लियामेंट चलेगा। ठीक है, आगे इनकी बात।
Sir, at least mic was off. At least the member from Treasury benches. At least the member from Treasury bench may have understood that even the details of the demand was circulated this morning or last midnight. Was it according to the rules and procedures? Sir, rules and procedures apply to everyone, not the opposition benches, to the Treasury benches also. When Nishikant Dubey speak in this parliament, how many rules and procedures was applied to his speeches, his words, his remarks? So it does not apply. It does not apply to the opposition benches. It applies to the Treasury benches also. So he has got separate rules and procedures that no other member has. Sir, from 70 to 75, it took only 581 days for Indian rupee to stoop. From 75 to 80, it took only 917 days. From 80 to 85, it took only 819 days for Indian rupees to stoop.
Please, demand of grant पर बोलिए.
उसी में बोल रहे हैं. उसी में बोल रहे हैं मैडम.
जी continue.
Indian rupee के बारे में बोल रहा हूँ मैम. Indian rupee के बारे में. But ma'am, from 85 to 90, it took just 349 days to stoop.
Shame.
Now the worst worrying part is, from crossing 90, it took only 13 days. Where are we heading, ma'am? Our currency is one of the worst performing in our surrounding area in Asia when compared to major countries. Where are we heading? Where is then Gujarat Chief Minister's statements on currency being on deathbed? Where is it now? Is it in ventilator? The government must reply. That is the situation what we are going through. Sir, the Gulf crisis, how it is affecting us. Sir, about 10 million Indians live there, work there. Their remittance is considered as the backbone of this economy, especially states like Kerala. Sir, what is their situation? What are they facing right now? Where is our government involvement? Lakhs and lakhs of Indians are stranded in airport. They were, even after booking the tickets, even after getting the tickets, even after getting the boarding pass, they were not allowed to fly. They were stranded in airport. We didn't see any government involvement. We didn't see any diplomacy in act. Sir, we all know that. We all know that those people are our backbone. Sir, those people who lost their relatives, they were trying to fly back. they were not allowed to fly back. Who did involve, sir? Who did involve, madam? So those people who are facing diseases, going for treatment, going for other family necessities, who went for visit, who went in there for visit visas, they all were stranded. We are not seeing any able and efficient involvement. Sir, I must say, in this crisis, silence is not diplomacy, it is surrender, complete surrender, which has happened to our country. Who will address those Indians who work hard for their family and the countries? How they will come back? What special arrangement is being done for them? The people in GCC, the difficulties that they are facing right now, that must be addressed. The government must be ready to discuss this on the floor. The government must ensure that action must be taken. But where the Prime Minister has not got time, ma'am, he's busy electioneering. The Treasury benches must say that the Prime Minister, he must remind himself that he's not just an election engineer, he's the Prime Minister of this country, an elected Prime Minister of this country. Sir, he went to Kerala the other day. Now there is a case in High Court where the High Court itself has asked the government, where is the AIIMS for Kerala? The government reply was, it is not included in PMSSY this phase also. Why it is not included, ma'am? Why after 12 long years, the offered AIIMS is not being declared in Kerala? Why? Because the people of Kerala condense their seats to 0 to 1 always? Less than 1 always? Is that the reason? No other valid reason is being placed before the people of Kerala. Sir, when the high-speed railway corridors was announced, we were expecting one announcement for Kerala also, but it was also denied. Sir, the unemployment that is rising day by day, the youngsters in this country is in distress. The foreign policy is failing India. Sir, we may have heard Indiraji talking to the world power. We all have heard that. We are not a nation that can be bullied or pressured by any power. India regards America as a friend, not as a boss. India is capable of writing its own destiny. This was her statement as a courageous Prime Minister. But what we hear right now, India getting special permission and sanction and holiday for buying petrol or diesel or crude from Russia for 30 days. What have they reduced India into? Sir, these are the situation. These are the things that is happening around now. It is the government responsibility to step in. We must say the India-US trade, how it is badly affecting the farmers. Now to cook potato or to cook onion, will we need Trump's permission to cook whatever we like in Indian kitchens? Sir, this is a shocker for us. This is a complete failure in managing these issues. I strongly oppose this government's policies on such things. And I repeat, economy being claimed as doing too good, but on people's live reality, it's entirely different. The government must open their eyes to the reality, the difficulties that people of India is facing.
माननीय सदस्य श्री राम शिरोमणि वर्मा जी।